What's up, guys? Welcome back to
Well,
we had to cover you up. All right.
No. Well,
I started off with
well, it wouldn't be welcome back because this is the first time we're doing this.
No. This isn't the first time we do this. I had 2 episodes already.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah. So way to mess me up, bro. Welcome back to the #1 show. If you remember, I started this off by myself. I had already 2 episodes. Then I asked Aldo here if he wanted to get into it. He's like, yeah, sure, I'm down. Why not? And I told him, all right, so I'm going to still finish up this first season, whatever. I still got a couple episodes to do that I never got to shoot. And this episode is martial artists in films. I asked you about this earlier to get your top 3. And we're going to name them. First one, my number 3 is the man from Hong Kong, Jackie Chan. Oh, so much. Man, this guy's known for...
Jeez, man.
I mean, he's really famous. He was probably like, I want to say maybe the second most popular Asian in the Western side, like here in America.
Okay.
The reason why I put him on 3 is because he's a director / actor. You were yawning like crazy.
I know.
Director / actor. He was also a singer. In some of his older films, he made the theme songs for those films. Another fun fact about him is that he was able to be an extra in one of Bruce Lee's films.
Oh, shit.
You know what I mean? And he was one of the bad guys. So he got beat up by him. He was supposed to be the second Bruce Lee. You know, Bruce Lee did his thing, did this and that. And then
You're next.
they were trying to bring up a new martial artist to do the same thing as he did, the same impact. And they said Jackie Chan could be this. But turned out he wasn't cut out for it. Reason why? It's not a bad thing. It's just that, you know, Bruce Lee's martial arts was just like so intense.
Yeah, it was a little different.
And Jackie Chan, his style was more like, I don't know if you've seen his older films, but his style was more like, and you can see it in his cartoon, his animated short cartoon, but his style was like he's fighting, and he would get like items and stuff and throw it at his enemies as well. Yeah. And he'd do that, you know, the little hands that he hurts himself.
Yeah.
Which is like comedic fighting, you know.
Yeah. It was funny. It's like funny, but it was like still fighting. Yeah.
So that's why he was different. What I liked about Jackie Chan was that in his movies, he would perform his own stunts.
Yeah, I remember.
Are you surprised that I put him on 3? We're going to see right now. But number 2, I don't know if you know this guy.
Okay, who's he?
Donnie Yen.
Nah.
No? No, I feel like I knew you were going to know it. I'm pretty sure some people won't know him either. Martial artists fans probably would know him. And you probably do know him, you just don't know his name. Like
probably,
his
name. You might remember it.
Because I feel like he was really, I want to say he was really, what's the word? I feel like he's really underrated.
Okay. That's what you. That's
how I couldn't find that word. He was really underrated.
Yeah.
I've seen most of his movies are in like Chinese, because I think he's from Hong Kong as well. So I think most of his movies are in Chinese. He was in a couple movies here in the United States in English, but some of the movies that I've seen were in Chinese. Some movies that you might know him from are probably Blade 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Snowman. So at this time, I think he wasn't like he didn't speak English fluently. So throughout the whole movie, this is why I think he's a number 2. Is that he didn't say a word in that movie at all. And then I remember watching Blade 2. He was my favorite character. But he died, so. But
what the fuck? Okay.
The movie do you know who I'm talking about?
I think so, yeah.
The guy with the swords on Blade 2?
Yeah.
He had 2 swords.
Okay. Bailey.
Another movie that he was in that was English, Ip Man.
Ip Man
2, Ip Man 3, and number 4 is coming. So he was also one of those people who were like influenced by Bruce Lee, you know?
Okay.
Kind of like Jackie Chan, Jet Li. They were all influenced by Bruce Lee, so he was one of them as well. Obviously, he knows martial arts. In fact, he knows more martial arts, not just like Chinese martial arts, but I'm talking about like Jiu-Jitsu and all that. So he introduced MMA.
Jiu-Jitsu?
Yeah, Jiu-Jitsu, whatever. The Brazilian one. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Jiu-Jitsu, whatever. He introduced MMA into films. He also like the same thing as Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee, director / actor in his own films. Obviously not the ones like Blade 2 and I don't know about it, man. I don't think so.
But like his other ones,
his Chinese ones, Hong Kong ones. I don't know if you know Ip Man, his story of who Ip Man is, but he's Bruce Lee's master, the guy who taught Bruce Lee martial arts.
Okay.
So he got to play that role. So I feel like if he was good enough to be
Bruce Lee's master,
but he's not. Don't get me wrong, he's not. But he was good enough to play that role.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I get what you mean.
So that's why Donnie Yen, number 2. Man, I had more feats for Jackie Chan though. All right, and my number 1. I mean, it should already come obviously because I've been saying his name already.
El Santo.
It's gotta be Bruce Lee, man. Number 1, Bruce Lee. Kind of the same stuff. He was a director / actor from his own films.
Mm-hmm.
He was the first Chinese man who made an impact over here in America. So they would joke around as him, like oh, Chinese guy, small, short, can't fight. But I mean, when they saw this guy, he was incredible. I mean, he made the 2-finger push-ups, man. 1-finger push-up, I think, at one point. But he was just physical feats. He was incredible.
Yeah.
Super strong, whatever, all that stuff. It's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What do I want to say? He created a style of fighting.
Okay.
Jeet Kune Do. I don't know if you know it. I mean, it's pretty much the style that if you played like Mortal Kombat,
you know the style.
You know the style. If you played Tekken, if you've seen Naruto,
it's pretty much
Street Fighter. You've seen it because of some characters based off Bruce Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Liu Kang, Law from Tekken, Rock Lee from Naruto. Street Fighter was what's his name, Fei Long.
Okay.
They were all based off him.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see the whole when they go the little kicks, high pitched noises, that's all Bruce Lee. He was a philosopher. Mm-hmm. That's what I liked about him as well.
Yeah. Because
he performed his own stunts. That's what I was thinking. He performed his own stunts just like Jackie Chan did. Pretty much introduced Asians. Like he changed the face of like how I said it already. He changed the face.
How Asians were viewed as.
Yeah, in the film industry.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, those are my top 3.
Nice, man. I'm gonna do the opposite of what you did.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna start off with my number 1.
Really? Why?
Go to 2 and go to 3.
Why?
Because my number 1 was also Bruce Lee.
Oh,
that's why. So like,
oh, okay.
So pretty much everything you just said.
I mean, it would have been fine. You could have just gone 3, 2, 1 and still and just been like, oh, my number 1 is also Bruce Lee.
That's all right.
All right.
So my number 1 was Bruce Lee, obviously. Pretty much for the same reasons that you said, but also I feel like when you think of martial arts, the first name that comes to your head is Bruce Lee. I would say Jackie Chan, but I would say Jackie Chan is like a close second.
Okay.
I would say you think martial arts and you think of Bruce Lee. I think he revolutionized the film industry with his style of doing stuff.
Right.
Same thing, he revolutionized like martial arts. I think people got into martial arts because of Bruce Lee. I think
a lot of
people wanted to be like Bruce Lee,
right?
Because they saw like his story and like the iconic picture where he's like, or the film, not picture.
The suit also.
Yeah, where he's in the suit and everything, and
where they use Kill Bill.
Yeah, where he's just going like kind of like crazy and doing everything, and I think people wanted to be that, and I think he helped do that. Obviously, I guess you could be viewed as like an influencer of some sorts, back then, because he influenced like people to do, get into martial arts, view Asian Americans or Asians as different in this country as like something good. Obviously there's shit going on, but pretty much everything you said, you fucking took all that shit that I fucking. Anyway, but yeah, so I mean,
plus I got a fun fact about Bruce Lee later at the end of the video, but yeah.
So I mean, yeah, so I think that's I forgot how old I was when I like saw or was exposed to that, and I was like, I want to do that shit. I want to get into karate and do
I think at one point, everybody wanted to get into karate.
Yeah, I think at one point everybody was like,
martial arts.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it because it looks cool and that, I mean, it is cool. A lot of discipline and everything.
Boys like fighting.
Huh?
Boys like fighting.
Yeah, of course, boys and boys.
But I went into boxing instead. All right, sorry, continue.
All right, my second one is Jet Li.
Ah, yeah, Jet Li was...
Jet Li, man. You put Jackie Chan as your second, right? No, third. And you said he was a close second to Bruce Lee. I think it's Bruce Lee's first, then Jet Li, then Jackie Chan.
Okay.
So I think Jet Li, man, like there's just like
he was more serious, yeah.
He was more serious actor. It wasn't too comedic.
Where Jackie Chan was more
comedic, but I don't know, man. There's like just something about like Jet Li that like just kind of like draws you to him. I think like Bruce Lee's like style of fighting or like doing movies was like wild and like crazy and like I'll beat your ass and shit and like all this other stuff. Whereas the Jet Li was more like respectful, like the Chinese traditional way. I remember seeing like a movie where he's like a little.
Wait,
kid.
Who was more I'll kick your ass? Bruce Lee?
Yeah, a little bit.
No, it was, have you seen
more like
he's
more like wild, but respectful. Like I mean, like I forgot the movie was called, but I remember like
he didn't start fights.
Yeah, I remember like watching this Jet Li movie where like I forgot what it was called, but he's like a little kid and it shows him like growing up, and like he's like super respectful, and then he gets older and like he still fights for like the honor and like, but it's like in a very like peaceful like, you know what I'm saying, like peaceful way. I don't know how to describe it.
It was
I don't know what the movie's called, but
I think he was a monk.
I've seen that one too, where he's a monk. But there's another one. I forgot what it was called. Fuck, it's gonna bother me the whole day today. I forget what it's called. But I know what you're talking about. I've seen that monk one too. There's like some more that I've seen where it's like his style is more like, oh man, how far I can't even compare it. It's kind of like the yoga movement, but like in fighting. I don't know what it's called. But like that drew me towards Jet Li to be like, oh shit, like Bruce Lee's cool and his style is his style and respect. But it's like Jet Li's is like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know. It's weird. It's weird to describe, but it's like just you think about it and it's like, oh shit. You think about it and it's like, oh shit. Like yeah. Like I enjoy watching like all of Jet Li's movies and like, even some that were like in Chinese, like I would watch them like subtitles. Like I didn't even read the subtitles. I would just like try to follow the story because it was like cool. Like all the fighting scenes he would do, like especially when he's like when it shows him like growing up and stuff like that. I think that. And then my third one is Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Oh my God! Splits. The splits master.
I think aside from all the Asian Americans or all the Asian martial artists,
right? I
think he's like the American one, the one that
he's from Belgium, dude.
Oh, he is. But I mean, I know that
because he has that accent. He's not. He's not
American, right?
No.
So, shit. All right. Well, I mean, still, I think he's like the one that like most Americans gravitate towards.
Okay. That's Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. I don't consider Chuck Norris a martial artist though.
He is though.
I don't consider him though. I consider him more of I'll beat your ass, like typical type of guy.
No,
who fights for good. That's what I consider. Okay. That's what I consider Chuck Norris. But like Jean-Claude Van Damme, like all his movies and like all the like the one where he's
from Belgian actor, yeah. Belgian.
Okay, so like with him, like I remember seeing like the movie where like he's like a fighter.
Bloodsport.
Yeah, there you go. That one. That one's like my fucking.
That's the best one.
That's the best one. It's my favorite one. I think Chuck Norris had his like he was somewhat famous, but I think Jean-Claude Van Damme was more famous than Chuck Norris.
Oh.
In my opinion.
Okay, no, I can't continue. That statement is so off, but yeah, continue.
In my opinion, because growing up, I remember seeing more of Jean-Claude Van Damme. I'm sure Chuck Norris was doing his thing, but I remember seeing I remember seeing Jean-Claude Van Damme more.
Okay.
Maybe he was in more movies. I don't know, but again, bro, my opinion.
Yeah, it's good.
I just remember seeing him more.
This is your top three.
I remember seeing Chuck Norris, but I didn't.
Oh, trust me, I didn't see Chuck Norris a lot either. But I know what the man is.
I didn't. I just didn't like. I didn't gravitate towards him. I don't know. Maybe it's just. I don't know. I just didn't. I wasn't like keen to be like Chuck Norris movies, but I was so like oh shit.
Let's keep it to Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Yeah, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Like Double Team. I don't know if you ever saw Double Team.
I think so.
With Dennis Rodman. That one was one of my like all-time favorites too. I remember I still have the fucking VHS tape, and I still watch it sometimes because like I like that movie. You know what I'm saying? But in that one, yeah, like I just remember seeing Van Damme just more, and then like obviously the splits. I mean,
the split scenes.
every time it's like the split scene. So it's like what else are you gonna do? But I mean, he's just like everywhere. Like the amount of movies he did. Same thing too. I think he's one of the.
I mean, he's also a director / actor as well.
But yeah. But I'm saying like Marshall, like like the movies that I've seen him in is like you do that, and obviously you can't forget the split. So it's like
it's always doesn't come down to the splits, man.
Splits,
man. They always hurt when I watch them do the splits. Oh shit!
But anyway, yeah, those are my top 3.
All right, that's cool. Just say it, man. Chuck Norris, though.
I mean,
he is the American version of like the biggest martial artist for America, I think.
Mm-hmm.
He does have this book of 101 feats of that Chuck Norris has done, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know Chuck Norris is like he's a real deal too. I didn't have one though. Like I'm with you. I didn't have one in my top 3 at all because I wasn't like a huge fan of Chuck Norris.
Yeah. I get you.
So I'm not saying you should have Chuck Norris on your list, all right? So
yeah,
it's just like when you said that I don't know that statement like you're like Chuck Norris is nothing or something. Yeah, he's nothing to us, but like the fun fact I was gonna say about Chuck Norris and Bruce Lee has to do with Chuck Norris.
Okay.
So I did say Chuck Norris he's got this book of 101 feats like that Chuck Norris has done.
Uh-huh.
And it's incredible stuff. I read the book. It's like, wow. But I know some stuff is just like it's made to be fun of. It's just showing like how Chuck Norris is great, Mm-hmm. And to show that how Chuck Norris is great, the one person who beat Chuck Norris was Bruce Lee. One of the most epic fights ever, man.
Oh shit, man.
But yeah, those are the top. Those are the top 3, man.
Top 3, man.
That's the number 1 show right there for me. I mean, honestly, for both of us, the number 1 was Bruce Lee. So
yeah,
there you have it. If you guys have your own top 3, you guys can put in the comments below. Give us your top 3. If you agree with us or not with Bruce Lee,
If you don't agree, you're wrong.
Jesus. But yeah, that's it, man. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Check out our other content. We do have live streams on Tuesdays, probably either Tuesdays or Wednesday or a Monday. That's what I'm seeing your ass, but
mm-hmm.
We got other content. We got a podcast, so check that out as well. And more content comes, so stay tuned. That's top 3, number 1. Next time, cereals. Oh shit! Cereals. Stay tuned for cereals.